everyone, it's Miss Sander. I'm going to read you a book today called Last Day Blues. It's one of my favorite books to read on the last week of school, and this book makes me think of you all. So this is called Last Day Blues by Julie Danneberg, illustrated by Judy Love. On the Monday morning before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell took attendance. She sighed as she called out the last name. "I'm going to miss you all," she said. Just like Miss Sanders going to miss you guys. The kids nodded in agreement. "I'm going to miss my friends," said Shannon. "I'm going to miss Daisy," said Dan. "I'm going to miss chocolate milk with pizza for lunch," said Joe. Everyone felt a little blue, thinking about the last day of school. Even Daisy the snake. A little blue means they were a little sad. That afternoon during recess, the students talked as they hung out on the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell said she's going to miss us," said Alexandra, swinging from a bar. "Alexandra!" "We should get a present to cheer her up," said Eddie, hanging upside down by his knees. But what could they get for her? "I could give her the rest of my sandwich. It's my mom's bologna special," said Josh. "Or a coffee cup, or a new pen with the kind that with feathers and beads." The students thought and thought, but couldn't come up with one single idea that they all agreed on. "We'll think of something tomorrow," Eddie assured everyone as they lined up at the drinking fountain. On the Tuesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell read the final page in their last read-aloud book. "I'm going to miss circle time," said Miss Hartwell. "I'm going to miss science," said Emily. "I'm going to miss seeing Miss Hartwell wear her safety goggles during science," said Jack, giggling. And so before they got too sad, Mrs. Hartwell put on her safety goggles one last time, just for fun. "We definitely need to cheer Miss Hartwell up," said Andy during recess as he jumped out of a swing. "Any ideas about a present?" Eddie asked. "No," they all answered back. On the Wednesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell brought in her super-duper sugar cookies with extra frosting. "I'm going to miss snack times, but I can't wait for barbecues by the pool," said Jack. "I'm going to miss recess, but I can't wait to play hide and seek outside after dinner," said Alexandra. "I'll miss school, but I can't wait for summer vacation," said Josh. The class discussed their summer plans and drowned their last day blues with another round of milk and delicious sugar cookies. "I don't know whether to be sad or happy today," Andy said the minute they all arrived at the jungle gym. "Miss Hartwell is sad," said Olivia. There's an Olivia in this book too. "She probably doesn't want the year to end." "While we're all swimming, she'll be reading her old lesson plans," said Walker. "While we're all playing, she'll be trying to remember the fun times we had this year," said Dan. And then an idea zip, zapped, and zinged through Eddie's brain. "I know exactly what will cheer her up," Eddie said, jumping down from the jungle gym. And the class agreed it was perfect. On the Thursday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Eddie raised his hand right after Mrs. Hartwell started language arts. "We need some privacy, please," he said to Miss Hartwell. So Miss Hartwell took down her bulletin boards with her back to the class. She never even peeked. Well, only once. What are they going to give her? Let's see. On the morning of the Friday that was the last day of school, the students dashed into the classroom. They snapped open the shades for the very last time. They did their chores for the very last time. They fed Daisy for the very last time. And as soon as the bell rang, they couldn't wait for Mrs. Hartwell to see her present for the very first time. Look, they wrote her a letter. They wrote her a note. Here's what it says. The last day of school makes us so blue. We will miss recess and pizza and reading too. We will miss Daisy and cookies and friendships true. Snack time and science and learning new. We will miss spelling bees for our test review and groundhogs that play peekaboo. This year's been a great big wahoo! There are many things to miss, it's true. But mostly what we'll miss is you. And they all signed their names. Isn't that sweet? So they all told Miss Hartwell that they would miss her. Later on during recess, Eddie said, I think Miss Hartwell liked her present. Margaret said, I just hope it helps. Poor Miss Hartwell, they all said sadly, as they pictured their final goodbye. Teachers must hate the last day of school. And look, they imagine all the teachers crying. Do you see that picture? Then it was time. The bell rang. Goodbye, 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 the students called as they rushed out the door. Goodbye, Miss Hartwell called after them. Then she returned to her empty classroom. It's just you and me, Daisy, she said. I'm sure going to miss them this summer. But I can't wait for vacation. And look at all the teachers. They're happy for vacation too. And that's the end of the story. So I will miss you all this summer, but I am excited for vacation just like you guys. We had a wonderful year together, an unforgettable year together, and I wish you all the best. And I can't wait to see you when you come back to school as big first graders. You've got to come by and visit Miss Sanders' classroom to say hi. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful summer.